is inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault, and that's Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On first down, Waller. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
56. You don't know no better. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. No 80. Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the run.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets this one just shy of 40.
That's Big Mike.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
56 is the mic. 56 is the mic.
Darnold on first down. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
I got him. Mike 56. Mike 56. Oh, yeah.
Here's Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big play there for Carolina. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Hey, 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. Red 80. Check. Check 80. Red 80. Flare. Shoot.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score the opening drive. Point after up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Lance. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7.
Here we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Here's Lance to throw it. He's got a man. taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing now is Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Hines. He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And Lance's throw here taken in by Knox. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
After run 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw, it's Lance. This one complete to his fullback.
Wow, bro.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
It's heavy on the edges. So Mike's number 1, Mike's number 1. Watch the run.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance sliding out of the pocket. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team tries it should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well. Now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. 56 months.
To throw is Darnold. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is caught. Touchdown, Carolina. So Sam Darnold, not really known for having the strongest arm in the NFL, but he certainly laid that one out there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. The extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 4.
14, Eagles 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football in the triple option, you've actually called that play.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You won't get this. You're all mine.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
56. Mike.
Darnold now to throw. He's going to let it go again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 56.
Now Darnold.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Darnold's throw here into the hands of Moore. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And these two hooked up on a nice game to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
And he will take it across for the Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the
I gotta
44.
catch him, bro.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off.
Jeremy,
Move,
I should've
evade,
picked
and
off.
is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
He'll check this down to Hines. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Slack, 95.
Pick it up.
From the gun, it's Lance. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
3 down.
On 1st down, Lance.
Pick the ball off, bro.
Picked off.
Yeah, you gotta get out the game. Get out the game. You out. You out. Get out.
Get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
We ain't even playing like that. You trash for that.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. The Lance going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check.
Here's Lance.
Pick the ball off, bro.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense.
You niggas trash.
Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Good defense.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And this taken in at the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down. 3 down. 49. Check 49. Red 80. Tighten up.
A final shot before the break. Darnold going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our
I can't even hear you. Yo, mic messing up.
Each team making their final preparations
Just like
for this
this
second half.
doing
We're
Spotify.
about ready too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Throwing again on second down. Lance, he's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Mike 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He completes it to the tight end Knox. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
What we got? Smash, red. Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch twist.
Lance looking to throw it.
Not scared.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This will cost him 11 yards there on the 2nd and goal save.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Mike 20, Mike 20.
And Lance now to throw. And this is caught.
Wow,
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dawson Knox with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point safely through. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offense.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Come on.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Mike 56 right there, right ladies. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
On first down, Darnold.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Big hit. Red 80. Red 80.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down and 6.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Lady. Spike 56.
Crunch time, defense.
56. Mike 56 right there. 56.
Back to throw, Darnold.
You got nothing.
This is caught by Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Tell you what, but he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Watch the ball, watch the ball. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Too little, cupcake. Mike 56, Mike 56. Watch that.
Darnold from the red zone now. This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds.
That's DJ Moore.
Game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he can't
And he wide open.
catch right there.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Know your job. Under crunch.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark it at the one. Another shot from the one on second and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that is going to set up third and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, third and goal.
35 to Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. 80. Hey, watch in. Hey,
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
And I don't think there should be much of a discussion here, but you know how I am. You kick the football, you take the lead. How bold do you want to be in this situation, though?
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. Fourth and goal. Here we go.
Hey, boys, 56. Check 56. You're not ready. You're not ready. Mike 56.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tommy Trimble, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
27, Eagles 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch, aiming at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
95.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Let's go. 52 blue, 6 mega.
Watch one. Watch one. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Let's go.
Now Lance. He's got Smith here. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
There go Mike 20.
Back to throw. Finding Knox there, complete.
Well,
And
a lot
they'll
of
get
ball
it
been
down
getting
as he's
cooked.
inside the 40.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
First down, Philadelphia.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
And it's been like this all night long.
Gotta get in here.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So Mike's number one.
He's back to throw. Dancing to his left.
Good tackle.
Brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll try to run with Sanders. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One final try now for Lance. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Panthers, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh yeah, and here we go again. Green. Hey, Larry. 45. Mike, 45. 1, 2, 3. Deep.
First carry for Najee Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Shotgun now for Murray. Open man completes it to Claypool. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
1, 2, 2.
Mike 33. Here we go.
Big ace. Easy. 2, 2.
Now a first down carry for Harris. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Oh, look at the juke. And he's got room. Jukes by again. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
I got him. Check. Fresno. Mike, check 33.
Omaha.
Murray now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! O.J. Howard, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jaguars 7, Raiders 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
They're on the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Switch.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifting, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Now Johnson. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Watch the screen. Smoke. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, check Mike. Ready, go.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson out to the flat here for Johnson. And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hard. Hey, alert 3. Check 13. Check 13. Showing 8. Let's go.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Switch! Check three. Shift.
Johnson running left. And he'll go down at the 28. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
24 is the mic. Hey, me and you off. All day. I'm coming after you.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 4 down. Check. 4 down. 24 is the mic. Go. It's a party now. Alert 3. Check. Ready. Go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 outlaw. 36. Rush in.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Big edge. Check. Hot route. Hot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Switch.
He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
33. Let's go.
Here's Murray.
Let's go. You tighten up.
Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Murray. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
A gain of a yard.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Let's go, defense is good. 25.
On 1st down, Harris. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. He showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Here's Murray. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Raiders 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Hey, check Mike 16. Check Mike 16. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. Fighting through, and he's got space. 30, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Point after, right down the middle, and the lead is down to 4.
14. Raiders 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Eluding the pressure. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the road. Right.
We got three.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. I got him.
Murray going to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Throwing now is Murray. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Slam.
Watch that.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Mike, check 33.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd and 10, Murray, completion here to Claypool. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Tight end right. 4 down. Joker.
To throw, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Murray has the first down and more. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Check 3. Check 52. Watch 12 dogs. Twist.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a very nice game. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
On second and very short, Wilson flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
You go tight. Ready, go.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 57 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. All right, here we go. Let's go, let's go.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Let's get this.
And the grab by Croft. And he's got this down to the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Box trot. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 35 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He gets it complete to Harris.
Murray's pass.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Murray now. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 12. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
I'm trying to collect. Check 9, check.
어머.
Slam.
They'll run on 1st down. Harris. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Strong right. We got 4. 6 guys.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Flare. Shift. Watch the shift. General. West. SOS. Ready, go.
On 2nd down, McFarland. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Game time. 24 is the mic. All day. 24 is the mic. All right, 66. Bullet high. Check your hot read. Say.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ground, this is Johnson. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 5.
You must be dreaming. Check the backer. Watch the safety creep. You're out. Why? Get wide. Alert. Topper. Watch 61. Matchbox. Light.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Yo. 22 jet bomber. Crunch. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Gone. Check. Ready.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Rip right. Alpha. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Lock it. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flush to his right.
Check 24, check 24.
Going right side here, and that's complete. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Check Mike, check Mike. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On third down, it's Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Set, ready. 30 pace, let's go. Hey, check Mike 16, check Mike.
Charlie, I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Number 16's coming. Check Mike, check Mike.
I'm coming.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point splits the opponents, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Jaguars 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the fourth, and a very critical drive upcoming. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From the 29, Murray. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Three down.
From the gun, Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Switch. Let's go.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
Seam 6. 24 is the mic. Pilot 64, weak. Strip that ball. Check. Lucky.
Hey, switch gears.
Check 3. Leo.
Shift.
Why? Who? 24 is the mic. Hey. 24 is the mic.
3 buzz.
Yes! 24 is the mic. Y'all not ready.
Wilson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
4-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Kill. Ready, go.
Again, it's Johnson. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to kick it away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded.